your life live today. Have your troubles away. Maybe learn another way. Hanging with Loretta. Now it's time for some fun. Get some inspiration. Don't you stop until you won. Hanging with Loretta.
Hi everybody, welcome into the Loretta McNary show, and I'm so excited that you are watching. I'm excited about our guest that we have today. You know, I love the city of Memphis. I bleed blue blood, so I want to share some events and some amazing women that are doing super awesome things in this city to help make our city better and to bring all of us together, because together we're better, right? So help me welcome my very first guest, McKrell. She runs this phenomenal place called Southern Blues Equestrian. She'll tell you what that means.
So our primary business is training horses and riders in a classical way. It's a really old art form. Actually, it's not just a sport or a hobby. And under that, our regular business, we decided to reach out to a population that might not necessarily have the chance to work with horses. We think that horses are really, really important, especially to young people coming up. And so we developed, we're coming into our 5th year now. I can't even believe
Has
this
it
will
been
be
that
yes,
long?
This summer will be the 5th time we've run the program. So it's called the Urban Equestrian Program, and we run it out of the Whitehaven Community Center. It's in conjunction with the existing summer camp that the city puts on. And things have been changing a lot, and we're able to offer a lot of new things for the kids.
That is so awesome. And how long is the summer camp?
The summer camp runs from June 18th, I think, this year until the end of July. So it's basically the entire summer that the kids are out of school.
Okay, and I failed to mention her credentials that makes her so wonderful, and that fact that she has this urban program for little girls and little boys that look just like me. She is an award-winning jumper herself. You can see her, I mean, she has a ton of ribbons, and she would never tell you this, but she has a ton of ribbons, she and her husband, where they have these beautiful horses, and they are jumpers. So I just wanted to say that because I'm so proud to know you, and that you take your time to pour into these kids every summer.
Well, our real motivation, so of course my husband and I love to compete, but our real motivation in our regular business, as well as what we do with the urban program, is education about horses and humans' history with horses, and why they're so important to us to improve ourselves. And that's why it's no different who we teach.
Right.
It's all the same, and education is really the mainstay of our business.
Okay, when the kids sign up for camp and they get in, is the first thing they want to do is ride the horse? Because I know you don't allow that.
No, so the first few segments, we have about 8 sessions over the entire camp span. The first 4 are spent in the classroom learning about the history of horses and learning about their anatomy and all the science that goes into it, and all the tradition that goes into riding. And then they get to come out to the farm and do the actual riding, as well as learning to take care of the stable and the equipment and all of these things that go into riding.
She has a full-fledged stable where the people, they have to get up so early, and she has to check on the horses at night, like 11 at night, every night to check on them. And we found out so much information about horses and the care of them and the different careers that you can have and why we even have horses.
Exactly.
She can tell you that, how long they've been here. You know, how long do you think we've had horses? How long have they been? That's the first question she asked me, and I was like, I don't know.
The first book written about training horses was 400 years before Christ.
400 years before Christ, the first book about horses was written. So
it's been important to humanity for a really long time. And like everything is nowadays, the things that take a long time to learn and take patience and devotion sometimes get pushed to the wayside. So there's no shortcuts, there's no gimmicks. It's just time spent and real passion for the art. You have to have it if you want to get good at it.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Now, what's the cost of this summer camp?
The cost is nothing more than the general admission to the city's program, which I know comes out to be, even if you have government assistance of some sort, it's about $80 for the entire summer camp.
$80.
And if someone wants to be in the program and they can't afford that, then we'll find a sponsor to get them.
That's what I was getting to. It's literally, if you have
free.
a child who wants to learn more about horses and the careers and something for the summer, I have never seen her turn around a kid. She has maxed out with everything. She herself and her husband will make sure they get to go.
Absolutely.
If they're really serious. And so that's what I love about her. And we'll make sure that you have the address and
Yes.
your email so they can call you and get more information on the Urban
Equestrian Program.
Equestrian Program. Her name is McKrell, and you can find her on Facebook and on their website, and she will definitely be on the show again, so you don't have to worry about, I missed some information, Loretta. And you can go out to see the stables. They house about 20 horses,
25,
and they're
yeah.
25, and they're so beautiful. And plus, she has a pig they call Pig. So she'll come back on and we'll talk to you about that. So thank you for being my guest today.
Absolutely, thank you.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with information about the Unity Ride that's coming up. All girls. Can't wait to share that with you. We'll be right back.
Here at Durham School Services, we are looking for employees who act in a safe manner, serve as great team members, and provide exceptional customer service to all we serve.
I am so glad to have these amazing women on this show, because I always say when women get together on the same purpose at the same time, wonderful and life-changing things happen. And there's no different with our guest today, Shaundra Jefferson. Shaundra Jefferson is here. She has this amazing biker organization called Spyder Ryderz of Memphis, and she's brought some more amazing women who also have clubs, and they got together because of...
We wanted to do a unity ride for Memphis because today or Saturday is International Female Ride Day. So Memphis, is what I was told, has never had a ride in Memphis, so we decided to do one this year.
That is so beautiful. And in case I forget to announce it, it is May 20th. So we'll give you information about that. So tell us why you, just look at her, she's looking at me. This is so important to her because, you know, as women, especially African-American women, there's these stereotypes about we bicker, we don't get along, we don't do things together. But we're here to break that. And I'm telling you, it's not true. We do have issues, but all women do, because that's just us sometimes. So this ride is to bring them all together to show the unity of women, because we can get together. We do often, but nobody wants to share the story. I did. So how did this come, and what? Let's introduce your guest. So are you with Spyder Ryderz, or you have your own organization?
Spyder Ryderz.
Spyder Ryderz. Okay.
Yes.
So how important is this ride to you?
It's very important because, like she said, it's never been done before. And we would like to do this and get everybody together and try to make this an annual thing every year, hopefully.
It will be, because I'm telling you, we're going to make sure it happens. And you all just finished a lot of activities. You did an Easter egg thing where they spend their own time and money and resources to bless the children at the Memphis
Oral School
for the Deaf. And it was fabulous. It was fantastic. I saw the pictures. I was out of town, couldn't be there. And so not only do they have these beautiful bikes, but they ride on purpose to help the community.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. So what can they expect at this event?
They can expect a lot of fun, a lot of women coming together, building a bond. Like you said, we can come together, we can get along, we can do things positive in the city, and you will be able to see that day.
Wow. I've seen her bike. It is so beautiful. I have yet to ride it because I won't drive it, but I will ride it. So what kind of bike is it? You have more than one.
I do.
Tell us about it.
I have a Honda VTX 1800. I have a Harley Road Glide. I have a Can-Am Spyder RS, and I also have a Can-Am Spyder, which is the F3. It's a 2016, and it just came out last year. And this year happens to be the 10th year that Can-Ams have been around, so they're celebrating their 10th year this year.
That is so amazing. And I wish do you have one out there, or you drove your truck or car?
No, it's
raining. Yeah, they don't ride in the rain, and that is so understandable. So one lady says she has hers, so we'll bring her on and talk about hers. What do you ride?
I ride a Can-Am as well. Mine is 2013 limited edition. Mine is not, it's fancy, but it's nice.
It gets the job done.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Have you always wanted to be a motorcycle rider?
Oh, yes.
As a woman?
Oh, yes.
Who inspired you? What inspired you?
It's just something cool about that.
I think so too. But I've yet to ride one, but I think it's totally cool. It is totally cool. So you joined the organization, why?
Well, my husband is a rider, and I've been around for 20-some years. So now I got with a group that was, that's doing something. And it's like my own group, that we started together. So that's what I want to do. Get out there and be a part of the community and make a change.
Okay. So on May 20th, you all are going to have the various bikes, the beautiful bikes, and you're going to do a ride. And are there other activities? Are there a picture taking? Or is there a speaker? What can we expect when we come on May 20th?
Well, we each will have different little sayings. We have one person that's going to do a biker's prayer. We are going to honor any fallen biker that has passed. We will honor them that day. We'll also do a tribute to female bikers in the city that we call legends, which are females that have been riding for a very long time. So, of course, we're going to honor them because without them showing us that it can be done, they inspire us to do what we want, what we're doing now.
So it's really not about the bikes, it's about unity and community.
Exactly.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, wow. I just love to see like 10, 50 bikes going down. I'm like, and you're driving, but you need to pull over. Please pull over because you're endangering everybody's life because it is something to see a parade of bikers and especially women bikers. It's just something about seeing the women on there because they don't all. Do you ride in your heels? Because that's what I would want to know. Can I ride in my heels?
Some ladies do.
They do. Okay. In my dress, can I?
No, ma'am.
I can't wear the dress.
No, ma'am.
I've got a shorter dress.
It's
No,
a
ma'am.
safety
It's
hazard.
a safety hazard.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not riding. That's a deal
No.
breaker. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I will ride.
Now, we will compromise. You can't do a skirt
Oh, okay.
because, of course, that's a shorter skirt with shorts under.
Yeah.
So we will compromise for that.
Okay, I will compromise too for safety.
But you're going to be hot.
Oh, Lord. Okay, but we're going to be cute. It's so important to me to be cute. Okay, and I'm really loving that you could have did this just as your organization, but you said you had a conversation with another organization, and this was birthed out of that. What's that other organization?
We have several organizations. One is Women on Iron, where we have Honey, which is the lady that rode her bike here, and you're going to see that. She's also with Storm and Comeback.
Okay.
We also partnered with Genuine Diamonds, where we have Thunder and Half Pint and First Class. So we also have Real Deal, which is Hips over there, and you'll
Okay.
talk to her later.
Okay.
But it was just the presidents of the women clubs in Memphis getting together, and we decided that this was something that we decided to do as females and building a bond and sisterhood with us first. Because if we can do it, then we can do it for the city.
Right, and just think about the young girls that are watching this happen, how impactful this would be for them to
Exactly.
see that we do get along, regardless of what you see with the reality shows. We're not all like that. We're not all loud and, just got our paws out and our fingernails out to damage each other. We do get together, and that's why I was so glad when you told me about it and you allowed me to help present this on the show. So we're not done. We're going to bring some more lady riders on. These ladies are so amazing, so don't go anywhere, and make sure you write down the date, May 20th. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back in just a moment.
Here at Durham School Services, we are looking for employees who act in a safe manner, serve as great team members, and provide exceptional customer service to all we serve.
I'm having so much fun. They're like my alter egos. They're my Sasha Fierce motorcycle riders. They're all amazing, gorgeous women. Honeybee is here, and she says she rides in the rain, and so I want to talk to her about that. That's pretty brave,
Yes,
considering
it
the
is.
Memphis drivers.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is. It's very challenging with the drivers here in Memphis. Riding motorcycles itself is a dangerous sport, but it was something that I wanted to do since I was a little girl. My father rode motorcycles, different relatives in my family did, and I always said I was going to ride, and I did, but I think I didn't kind of, step some boundaries that they wouldn't.
Oh, you're more
Yes,
a risk
yes.
taker.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm so glad you are here because one thing that we cannot do this show without talking about biker safety. How can we who drive SUVs and cars really be more safe? Because you always hear, especially as soon as it gets warm, somebody is injured.
Yes.
There's a fallen biker. So how can we help to keep the roads safe when it comes to motorcycle riders?
Well, first of all, text them. That's one of the biggest things. We normally try to stay, in the mirrors of vehicles. You have people that's doing a lot of texting on the telephone, thinking that they can beat motorcycles. And you have those that pull out in front of bikes. And what they fail to understand is that bikes cannot stop, or motorcycles cannot stop as quick as a vehicle, could. So that's one of the biggest things. They're distracted drivers.
And not only that, I don't think they take into account the speed that we're going. It may say 50 in your car, but a motorcycle is going a lot faster than 50. So it's going to take us a lot longer to stop. Even though we're riding right next to you, we're actually going a little bit faster than what it was reading your car.
Oh, I guess it's because of the aerodynamics and because you're not pulling as much weight as a car. I never thought about it, but that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. So what do you all do to keep safe? I know your helmets, and I learned that the vests are not just cool apparel. They really are safety gear.
Yes, they are. The main thing is just like if you're in the car, we just try to, look out and make sure that we're dressed properly. If it's cold or hot, we just try to, they have different types of apparel that you can wear, year round.
Okay.
So,
What
safety
about
boots.
Safety boots. Oh, yeah. They're not the cutest thing, but I definitely understand the reason for wearing them, and I would definitely want to wear
They
them.
have cute ones now.
They have cute ones now?
Yeah, they have cute ones now.
Oh, see?
Hold on.
Oh, my goodness. Shoe cam. Shoe cam. So what's the furthest you've ridden your motorcycle?
Wow. That's a good question. I rode my bike to Key West.
Oh, my.
It took me exactly 24 hours to get there. It's an 18-hour drive. I did it without sleep. I'm the first female on the Memphis motorcycle set to ride that far.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
that's one of my biggest,
What-
one of my biggest accomplishments. I had to do it for
You
the
had
ladies.
to do it.
I
You had to do it for the ladies, for the girls. So what's your furthest ride on your motorcycle?
I probably would say Huntsville.
Oh, wow.
And that's good.
Yeah, I'm a one.
That's good.
That's a long way, 'cause I think my furthest was to Airways. From Lamar. From Lamar. And I wasn't driving, I was riding, and I think the guy had to go to the ER because I was holding him so tight because I was so afraid. I couldn't even enjoy the ride. So if you're that afraid, stay off of it because you can mess up the driver. That's what he said. Girl, you're going to make me wreck. And then he said, we're going to go around this curve. I said, please don't lay it down. I'd love to see it when I'm not on it. I just love the tricks that you guys can do with motorcycles, but don't do it while I'm on the back. I cannot handle that. I will be ruined for life. So tell me some of your favorite community events that you all have done as bikers.
Wow. It's so many that I can't mind.
What's your most recent favorite?
We seen a story on the news. It's a group on a motorcycle set called Bikers for Change. And we go out in a community. We can see someone that just lost their house. We can see gang violence or anything. And we'll get all of the bikers together from different clubs and go into the community and have a big party for them that day. Like on any given Saturday, we will have free food, games, sex education, teaching people how to protect themselves. We will have a speaker to come out. We will have a pastor to come out, and music, DJs. I mean, you name it. And it's just something that we do year round. And we can see something on the news. Let's just say someone is homeless or someone is dying from cancer, just any given thing. If we see it and it touch us, it could just be Shaundra here. She could see it and just speak just to one person. And that one person take it to the next club, and we all get together and we go help them out.
That is so
And
good.
this
Let's
is
give them a
year
hand for
round.
that. 'Cause I can only assume that when we see bikers riding on the highway or in our neighborhoods or whatever, we're not thinking that's a community advocate. She is doing something positive for the community. She is making things happen. She's writing a check so some little girl or little boy has their supplies. But I knew this is what they do, and this is what they do all the time. So, and they all have these corporate jobs. They have their businesses. They're involved in church, but their heart is as big as the motorcycles they ride. I promise you they are. So I want you to make sure May 20th. What time do we need to be there?
We are meeting at FRS Power Sports. It's on Wooden Road. Registration starts at 8. We're going to do a biker's prayer at 10:15, 10:30. And in our world, we say kickstands up at 11. We mean kickstands up at 11. However, I don't have a kickstand, so I'm just going to put my feet up at 11.
I like that. Kickstands up at 11. So no ride down the street. You want them already in place.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And then we'll come back to Harley Davidson, which is right across the street, where we'll have a little program. We're going to feed everyone, and we're just going to fellowship and just build bonds from there for next year.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to ride one of your motorcycles. I've decided I'm going to ride the motorcycle. And while she says I can't, we'll be right back in just a moment.
Nashville Film Institute, the new film school that gives you a chance to gain hands-on experience with skilled professional industry filmmakers. In 9 months, NFI allows you to quickly jump into action, shooting over 10 films, like music videos, commercial production, documentaries, narrative films, and more. This is your future, a way to connect and build networks directly into the industry. Your opportunity to make your aspiring dreams become a reality. This is NFI.
All right, so first I got to give another shout out to the Bell Venue for allowing us to tape here on location, and shout out to my amazing production company, the Feline Company, and Dress Code, and Paparazzi Jewelry. I have to plug them in. And we were supposed to mention on my other show about this Barkays concert June 16th, so we'll be showing a little promo. Make sure you get your ticket early because it is going to sell out, I promise you. And you can, we'll have the little bumper so you'll know what to do. So help me welcome these two beautiful young ladies and bike riders to the show. This is Sharon, and her, she goes by this, and she's bold and bad, honey, because they call her Hips. And I'm like ready to sock somebody if they call me Hips. But girl, tell me about that.
It's just a name, I guess.
It's just a name.
It fits itself that they gave me when I first came on the set.
So how long have you been riding?
I've been riding for 4 years now.
And what's the name of your organization? Are you with Spyder Ryderz?
Yeah, no, we were Real Deal Riders of West Memphis, Arkansas.
Okay.
And we not only have an MC, we have a social club also.
A social club. Awesome. And do you all do all that in West Memphis, or you do in Memphis as well?
We always support Memphis. It's just right across the bridge. So but we have a clubhouse in West Memphis, and we're the only club that has the clubhouse in West Memphis.
Oh, are you only girl riders?
No, I am the only female rider in my group.
Oh, so you don't have a girls'
No,
biker club?
no, it's male and female.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like that. What about you, Miss Sharon?
I'm with Spyder Ryderz.
You are with Spyder Ryderz. What's your biker name?
Black Widow.
Black Widow. I wonder what mine would be. Shaundra, what's my biker name? Do I have to get a bike first? That road would help, wouldn't it? So what's your favorite part about just giving back to the community, or your favorite event that you guys have done?
I don't have a favorite. I just like the community service because I like to see the smiles on the kids' faces and helping those in need.
How long have you been riding?
I've been riding for 2 years.
2 years. What's the furthest?
Springfield, Missouri.
Springfield, Missouri. Oh my goodness. You know mine down on Airways, like 2 miles. What's yours, Hips?
Mine is not long. I just on the road to Arkansas. I just been around in Arkansas.
Oh, okay. And that's fine.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Well, I have a crotch rocket, so I'm hesitant about riding, leaning over all the time.
Okay, tell me how that works. Is a crotch rocket?
Yeah, it's like it's a sports bike. It's
Okay.
not a cruiser. A cruiser, you can relax and like honeybee, you can kick your feet up and relax.
That's honeybees.
Yeah,
But yours, you gotta lean.
Yeah, you gotta lean up. You gotta get on down with it. Yeah, you can't relax. You can't relax with it.
Oh my goodness, that is too cute.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to want to ride?
Well, my brother and my cousin, my family, they ride all the time, and I just decided to get one and just start riding. I just didn't want to be left out on time, be a backpack, as they call it.
Oh, that's what they call the passenger?
Yeah.
I'm a backpack.
Yeah. So I didn't want to be a backpack. So
Me either. How about you, Sharon? What's your bike you ride?
I ride a RS. A
Okay.
Spyder is called a RS.
Is that 3 wheels or 2?
Yes,
it's 3 wheels.
2 in the front, 1 in the back.
Why'd you choose that one?
Because I always was a backpack, and I would never do 2 wheels. So I just decided when they came out with the Spyders, I said, "That's my bike."
Oh, okay. What color?
Red.
Red. What's your color?
it's gray.
It's green. Okay, so what's your role you're going to play on May 20th? What are you guys doing?
Well, I guess everything whatever needs to be done. We just gonna enjoy the moment.
Enjoy the moment.
I guess because we always used to going out to different other venues and function that Lady have. So maybe bringing in the Mid-South, we can show them the countryside of it. things.
Okay, the countryside.
Yeah, they always
You said
say
the
we
fun
country.
side. They say
Yeah.
because you're from West Memphis.
Yeah, from just the
South.
the South, they always call us country. So
Oh, but in an endearing way. It's not like a bad thing when they
Yeah.
say it, because they know we're so loving and kind, and we're always going to be there for our neighbor. Is that good? So, is there a registration? Can other bikers participate? Is it too late? I guess I should ask Shaundra.
I think
Can they
they're
still?
doing registration?
They're still doing registration,
Right.
and we'll have the information on here because Miss Pretty Ricky, and I'm glad she's not up here right now, because what I want to do is dedicate this entire show to my dear friend and Shaundra's husband, Pretty Ricky Jefferson, who went on to be with the Lord in September. So we dedicate this show to you, Ricky. I know you're watching. So aren't you proud of her for doing this, Ricky? She's so brave. All right, so getting back. So we want to make sure it's 11 o'clock. We want the community to come out. You guys have to have
Right.
kickstands up at 11.
Yeah. So
I wonder if I got time to learn how to ride. What is this, man?
Yeah, you can jump on the Spyder.
I can be a backpack, really hips. Okay, I'll be a backpack for May 20th because it's a great cause and I want to show the unity. I will be there, and I haven't talked to my production team yet. Maybe I can get Shay to come with me, and we're going to support this all the way through the end, because I really believe that this is going to be a great message and it'll really impact women, all women, no matter what your color. So I just want to say salute to you all for doing this and being the first and making this happen and rocking out these riders and telling us how we can keep you guys safe. So I appreciate it so much. Keep on doing what you're doing. I'm a phone call away. Shaundra knows how to reach me. Okay, so just before I close every show now, I'm answering 2 questions. Loretta, how do I get on your show? Well, you send us an email and you give us as much information. Please don't say Google me or YouTube me. I need you to tell us and send us as much information, because we got a ton of people wanting to be on the show. And the second question is, Loretta, how can I support the show? Well, there are 3 ways you can do that. You can become a partner where your names are in the credits. You can become an advertiser or a sponsor, or you can just make a donation, and we'll keep shows on like this, inspiring women all over the country, not just here locally, because we do thank our Nashville market and our Dallas Fort Worth market, and soon we'll be bringing on more markets. It's all happening. National syndication, headquartered in Memphis, Tennessee. We'll continue to bring you shows that are inspiring, entertaining, and so much fun. In closing, think positive. You can say it with me. Think positive. Dream big dreams. Help someone along the way, and we'll see you very soon. Goodbye, everybody.